The first one says, if y varies directly with x, find the missing value below. So I have negative 836 and 6y. So anytime they tell me y varies directly with x, and they give me a couple ordered pairs, I'm going to make a table, an xy table. Pretty much anytime I do direct variation, I'm going to make an xy table. And then I'm going to put the ordered pairs in there. I have negative 8 as the x, negative 36 as the y. I have 6 as the x, and I don't know what the y is, so instead of putting, a y, I'm going to put a big old box. And I'm going to use that box to figure out what the answer is. Okay, so then I'm going to take my calculator, just like I did before. I'm going to make a k column, which is y over x, kind of extend the table. Okay, so I'm going to find y divided by x. So negative 36 divided by negative 8 is 4.5. So my k is 4.5. So if they needed me to write an equation, I would write y equals 4.5x. Okay? But since they're asking me to find a missing value, I know 4.5 times negative 8 is negative 36. So 4.5 times 6 is 27. So my missing value is 27 in the question they were asking me to do. Let's try another one. Okay, and this time, instead of asking me for a y, they're asking me to find a missing x value. So same thing, if y varies directly with x, find the missing value below. So I'm going to make another table. Make my xy table. I have 3, negative 39. Oh, I put an x. That was not right. Got all carried away and ahead of myself. Okay, so I'm going to put a box and a 65. So now I'm trying to figure out what x is. Still the same process. I do my k, my y over x column, and then I take negative 39 divided by 3, and I get negative 13. So negative 13 times 3 equals 39. Negative 13 times x is 65. So if I want to figure out what that is, I take 65. Well, I could write an equation. Negative 13x equals 65. Divide both sides by negative 13. 65 divided by negative 13 is negative 5. So my x value is negative 5. So that's how we do it when they just give us ordered pairs. Now, when they give us a situation like this, then we have to kind of figure out what goes where. Now, this one already has them underlined, which is kind of helpful. But what I usually do is I circle varies directly with. And then I underline the two things around it. Because remember, y varies directly with x. Well, now I know what goes in which columns in my table. So I'm going to make a table. But this time, instead of just labeling it x and y, I'm going to put those words there. So x is number correct, and y is, oops, I just did that backwards. Bad Maggie. Oops, let me fix that. X is number correct, and y is my grade. Okay, so you got to be real careful, which I was not, and I apologize for that. Okay, now I look. It says answering 32 questions correctly, because that says 32 correct, will give you a grade of 80. Okay, so if I want to find out, first of all, they're asking me for the constant of variation, so I have to find k, which is y over x. So I'm going to add that column. I'm going to do 80 divided by 32, and I get 2.5. So my constant of variation is 2.5, which means my equation is y equals 2.5x. So now it asks me a question. How many questions do you need to answer correctly to get a grade of 90? So grade is my y value, so my grade of 90. I have 2.5 times something equals 90. Well, 90 divided by 2.5 is 36. So I need to get 36 questions right. Okay?